What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another first listen video. Yes, I know it's been a while since I did a video like this, but freaking busy with like YouTube and just other stuff in general, so I couldn't really do a video right now. And you see and on the time, this one is also like a short first listen reaction too, because I still don't have time to do bigger ones. Like I said, I will do an IU one to her new album and also an Astro one, I think. Don't worry, they're planned, they're in my schedule as soon as I have the time to really listen to them, full on in one sitting. I will do that, I will film that and edit that, but for now I just have the time for a really short little review of Kang Daniel's Yellow mini album. And funny story, when I actually made the reaction to the title track Antidote, I thought it's a whole album. I think I said even, should I react to the whole album? Because I don't know where I read it, but I thought it's gonna be a whole album. But now I saw it isn't. Like, there are only like 3 tracks, I think, like that I don't know yet, that I didn't react to yet. By the way, for those who are watching my first listen reactions for the first time, the songs itself, me reacting to the songs, will be cut up really a lot just because of copyright stuff. I don't want to get this video blocked. I will show you my like most interesting reactions, more or less, or the most like highlights of the songs that I like the most in that like section, and then I kind of give my brief first few thoughts about listening to those songs the first time, and then at the end I give my overall thoughts of the mini album. Without much further ado, let's just jump into the first track, which is called Digital. Ooh. Damn, bruh, damn, that's an opener. That's what I call an opener, because the first few like words that popped into my head when I heard it, the song, like in the first minute, is like, it gives me really big The Weeknd vibes. And then the chorus dropped in where he says, hide my pain. Like, unfortunately, I'm not really good in Korean. So when that one English sentence came, and like a light bulb went up, and I was like, oh my god, it's literally like The Weeknd. Like, not saying he's copying him, but I see a heavy influence in this song from The Weeknd, because first of all, it's like this futuristic 80s vibe, kind of like Blade Runner vibe that the instrumental gives me, like really with the synth and then with the really fast pace of the song too. And it gives that same feeling like Blinding Lights give you, like really going through a tunnel of lights just flashing, and just futuristic like spaceship kind of vibe too. I don't know, but that's like what went into my head. And then that line came, hide my pain, and the song is called Digital. So, and we know from Antidote and Paranoia that this whole album is really an outlet for him from the year where he went into hiatus because of mental issues. In this first track, I feel like he's really talking about how he had to hide his pain and had to hide his anxiety and all that behind the mask, digital, everything that's digital, like social media and stuff, it's more or less, it's fake. It's not how reality works, right? Everyone is kind of hiding some part of their lives, some part of, themselves. And in his case, or in a lot of cases, it's the bad parts. It's the parts that could give off like a vulnerable image, not strong image, if you know what I mean. And unfortunately, someone who goes into hiatus because of mental issues still has some sort of stigma to it. And he's talking about it, about how he probably was trying to hide that as long as he could, until it didn't work, till everything came bubbling up, everything that he pressed down on, right? It's literally like The Weeknd with also Blinding Lights, actually taking a really serious and sad topic and a really personal topic and kind of make you dance to it, kind of shake off that, you know, kind of really therapeutic kind of way too, I feel like, because you can really release that energy and really just go crazy with the song. And that's why like The Weeknd at the end really flashed by as a big influence in my head. And I freaking love this song. Like I said, a hell of an opener. Freaking dope. I maybe even like it more than Paranoia and Antidote, if I'm being honest. And then right after comes Paranoia, which already is a freaking dope track, man. I've been listening to that song so often since that came out because I also can really relate to everything that he's singing about in that track. And that like music video freaking dope. If you didn't saw my reaction to that one, check out the info box up ahead. And then number 3 is the next track that I don't know yet, which is called Misunderstood, featuring Omega Sapien. Is that a play on Homo sapien, like the race, the human race? Let's see what this track is all about. All of my mind is like a prison, it's a jail. Round and round, I gotta do the know. Oh no, here I go again. Window down, 내가 몰랐지. 죽고 싶은 건 나. I'm not okay. I'm forever misunderstood. Bruh, what? Since when did Kang Daniel became such a visual musician? I feel like this song, this whole album, mini album, is, like I said, it's a whole kind of journal and also outlet for him from, you know, that time where he had that hiatus. But the way he can visually show it with music is so amazing, because this track, like one of the first lines of this track in English, of course, unfortunately, is my mind is like a jail. And then you have that really heavy bass, of course, in there that doesn't really pick up. It's always pushing down again, weighing down again. And it's literally similar to my experience. I feel like, again, if you had mental issues, you can really relate to that track, because one of the biggest worries that I had when I was in my worst state was that people will always misunderstand me, that no one can relate to my weird mind, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that makes sense, if I articulated that correctly, but it's kind of that feeling of, how can someone understand the way my mind works, the way I ended up here, if you know what I mean? And when I had to articulate that the first time, because I realized it was getting worse and worse, that I couldn't press it down anymore, not show it to anyone, I was so worried that no one will understand me, that everyone will misunderstand me. And that track really, you know, articulates that anxiety, that worry that a lot of people have. I'm trying to articulate why this song is so visually to me, because, you know, you go then down into that spiral and then you try to break out of that spiral, but your mind, that is like a jail, is just pounding you down, being like, nope, try again, nope. And that's like literally that heavy bass in this track for me. That's why I was like, how visual his songs are with the music. Like, that was really for me that pounding down of my own mind, being trapped in my own mind that is just going on overdrive and just pounding you down every single time you think you're like, again, on the surface. It's like, boom, nope, you're not. I don't know if that whole like analyzation just made sense, but that's literally what the song is for me, what it visualizes for me. It's freaking amazing. It's really, really good. Actually, during like the middle part, I was like, okay, maybe I won't go back to it. But as soon again as the light bulb came up by the end of the song, I was like, it's so genius, this whole track. And of course, a lot more darker musicality wise than Digital was now. But if we would have listened to Paranoia in between, it would like be a nice like thread going on, because Paranoia is darker, but it still has that upbeat vibe in the chorus. So it really turns really well from digital to Paranoia, and then Paranoia is a really nice segue to a little bit of a darker, tonish, nearly alternative hip-hop EDM mixture that is misunderstood, and then it goes to Antidote, which then again is dark, but it, like I said in the music video reaction, it has that steady up hopefulness by the end, that him finding that antidote to break free of that mental jail. Oh my god, I just made that connection right now. What the hell? Okay. But yeah, he finds that and it gets hopeful. So I don't know. I feel like Save You will be the most lightest song from all of them, but maybe I can be wrong too. So yeah, we're gonna jump over Antidote, of course, because I did that reaction too. If you want to see that, check out the info box, and let's go to the last song called Save You. Oh yeah, there's a feature too. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Oh, and it's Wunstein. Oh my god, bruh. Is this guy singing about my whole life, bro? What the fuck? I can relate to like the whole storyline of this album so well. And I feel like a lot of people will be able to relate to the whole storyline of this album so well, because like it's like in the beginning he's like, oh no, I'm just, I can handle it. I'm just hiding from everyone that I'm feeling this type of way, that my mind thinks like this type of way, like it's just going on overdrive, but I can handle it. That was digital. Then paranoia creeps up, you're alone at night. And it just creeps up on you every single fucking night. And you're just there like, okay, I'm gonna embrace it. I still am fine, And then misunderstood comes in because you're like, I can't handle it anymore. I can't pick myself up anymore. Like I can't do it anymore alone. If I don't seek help, it can get a lot more worse than it is right now. And then when you come to that conclusion, or you have someone who asks you and you just burst out, then comes the anxiety, that worry that you get misunderstood from other people, that people will just simply put it off as just you being over dramatic or you being a weirdo or something like that, like a worry like that. I don't know how else to like describe it in English. And then that worry comes in, but then you find that antidote because you finally opened up. You have people that are helping you to pick yourself up. You maybe go to therapy or something like that. And there you find that antidote, the things that work for you to, again, function and again, have a more fulfilled life, basically. You then feel like helping other people that are going through it right now, which he's actually doing with the last song, which is so hopeful. And this time he's like, look, I'm here for you too. I understand you, and I'm here to save you. Like if you need someone to listen to just understand you, I'm here. I'm always here in your playlist. You can always find me right there. And bro, then it's featured Wunstein, which is such an amazing rapper / singer. I've totally forgot that, and then I saw it, I was like, wait. And then just that little line, I'm just here to save you, or it's okay to cry, which is so hard sometimes, because again, it shows that you're vulnerable and that you're not strong enough, which is so wrong. I feel like everyone who's able to cry is really, really strong. And I'm not just saying that because I nearly cried now, but yeah, like he's literally going through the whole storyline that I went through, and I feel like a lot of people went through, and a lot of people are still struggling with. So in my eyes, this whole mini album is freaking amazing. It's just so freaking beautiful, with a really beautiful last message at the end to everyone who goes through these things. Like, I feel like not just only his fans, just everyone who listens to this album. Bruh, this guy just went from one of my favorite K-pop artists to actually like my top 5 favorite K-pop artist at the moment. Like, he just really literally went up with this whole album, and it's definitely for me my favorite one out of the ones that he put out till now. After the first listen to this whole album, after my first reaction, I feel like this about the whole album. I hope you guys enjoyed this little reaction right here, and let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of Kang Daniel's Yellow, and which one is your favorite track. Mine's are actually, I feel like it's still Digital, but Save You is really beautiful too. Paranoia, Antidote are really beautiful too, and Misunderstood I will go back to also often. Like, I can see that that one will grow on me a lot too, because of the whole like visualization and everything, and really interesting alternative hip-hop mixture right there. Yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be safe, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'ma see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Drowning out our sorrows, holy water lost at sea. Stacking all this baller, I might cop a suburb.